The following is a sponsored segment from the Higgins Firm.
A Brentwood man is now battling against Tennessee's tort law after he lost his wife in the fungal meningitis outbreak last year. The lawsuit claims that the damage cap is unconstitutional, but the Tennessee chief legal advisor is now challenging this lawsuit by defending this law. Here to talk more about that reform is our own legal eagle, attorney Jim Higgins from the Higgins Firm. The cap is $750,000. I remember when this came down several years ago. So now challenging that. This is a unique case, though. Tell us more about it.
You know, all of these meningitis cases are just tough cases,
right.
and in particular this one is a family where the husband had Lou Gehrig's disease. He was taken care of by his wife. She was the primary caregiver, and he lost her to this meningitis infection, you know, through some what we think and what we're discovering in all our cases is just some reckless activity and disregard for safety. And so in this case and all these other meningitis cases, they're now becoming challenges to this cap that the legislature put on tort cases.
Right.
And of course, when the law came through, and it was when we talked about it, the big problem I have with it is it's always sold to the public as something to stop frivolous lawsuits, and it's hard to argue against frivolous lawsuits. No, they shouldn't be there. There should be checks and balances against those. But really what this law does is it impacts cases that are truly tragic like this one.
Absolutely. So what happens next with this? Because it's not just this particular case now that we're taking on the tort reform. I mean, that's going to have to be either overturned or amended, right, if this was to change? That's
right. So what has happened, because tort reform's kind of gone through our country in different states, and different states have done different things. The main challenge to this is that in our Constitution in Tennessee, we got a right to a jury trial, which means you got a right to go in, and this man has a right to go into a jury and say, hey, let me tell you what I went through. And them decide what is a just and fair award. And what their challenges are saying is that the legislature is interfering with our right to a jury trial. That's why we got a legislator and a governor and a legal branch, judiciary branch.
So this is far-reaching because, I mean, this isn't just dealing with the meningitis cases. If this was actually to go through and then to overturn part of that tort reform, this would impact several cases, thousands of cases.
It would impact thousands of cases.
Okay.
It would get through that, and then there would either have to be a constitutional amendment, or the legislature would say, hey, you know what, let's let our neighbors, let a jury determine what a case is worth.
Wow, very interesting. Okay, we'll keep our eye on this. I know you will as well. If you still have questions, the Higgins Firm, it's 353-0930, 353-0930, Jim at thehigginsfirm.com. Thanks for coming in, Jim.
Thanks, Kelly.